Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. This end of day report is for trading on Thursday, March the 21st, 2018. So today was the FOMC Fed rate decision. They decided to raise rates a quarter basis point, which was expected and anticipated. And at the end of the day, it has no effect whatsoever. Doesn't matter if the Fed is going to raise rates 4 times this year, it is all irrelevant and of non-consequence. The markets are going to do what the markets are going to do regardless. It does not matter. The Fed has lost control of the market situation. The markets are going to move higher, and there's nothing they can do about it. Even if and when a correction does come, it still will not have any bearing with what the Fed does. The Fed has become irrelevant. So let's move on to the charts. Looking at the Bitcoin futures, market is strengthening, trying to get closer to a positive close for the week, momentum wise speaking. A close above 93.61 tomorrow on Take Back Friday will accomplish that. So that's going to be interesting to see if the market can do that or not. Intraday price inflection points are coming into play, and I will post those later tomorrow in the traders chat room. So be on the lookout for that as we're hitting a particular price inflection crossroad in the Bitcoin futures. On the daily chart, though, bumping up against that resistance where the market runs a high probability of being sold next week. Let's see what happens. Taking a look at these bonds that everyone just will not stop talking about. Bond prices are still the same price they were a week ago. Nothing has changed. All right. Fed did what they did today. Bonds did what they did. We're still here. Market is looking like it wants to base out here and rally. The question is, will it be able to close above 144.04 tomorrow? If it does, then it has some bullishness to carry over into next week, and we could be looking at a nice little bull run, a possible 3-point rally to the upside in the bonds is possible. So we will keep an eye out for that. That one's looking quite sexy. And the TLT ticker will be in play for next week. So we'll see what's up. Chipotle. People have been talking about Chipotle. Let's take a look at Chipotle. Chipotle is really trying to rev up here. But like I said in last night's video, 343.53 is a strong resistance. And guess what? That's where the market closed, 340. That's funny. We got 334.52. So it's right here. It's struggling to get above trend line resistance. If it does get above it, though, it could make a nice little run up here towards the bottom of the Kumo cloud around the 362-ish level. All right, so you're looking at a possible $20 to $30 upside potential in the Chipotle, but that does not mean trend change. That just means hitting up against resistance, and that would be a big red flag for the algos to kick in and sell the market short. This Kumo cloud is going to be a tough one. I do believe that the market's going to sell off somewhere around up here, and then probably level out around the $300 level. So that's just me. What do I know? Okay, taking a look at the NASDAQ 100. As you can see, market dancing right on that momentum line, needs to close tomorrow above 69.21 and a quarter if it wants to have any hope of carrying over some nice strong momentum into next week. Fair to do so would mean slightly lower to sideways trading for another week. So we'll see. All right, what other things we'll look at? Oh, crude oil. Yeah, crude oil. Crude oil got some legs today. Let's see here. All right, market's powering up, looking like it wants to go. DIG looks to be in play. So we will watch DIG and see what what we'll be kicking for tomorrow. DIG and XLE are in play at this point. All right, let's see here what we got. Let's look at natural gas. All right, natural gas is still quite weak. Therefore, D-gas would be in play on this one. Until further notice, market needs to close above 271 tomorrow if it hopes to put some type of floor in with hopes of retracement rally back up toward the $3 level. Right now, D-gas is still in play. Ticker DGAZ. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's take a look at the GDXY. I'm sorry, I said Y. GDXJ, I'm tired. It's been a long day. Been in the lab working with the algos all day. All right, so here we go. GDXJ finally tried to turn the corner today. A close above $32.01 tomorrow would seal the deal and swing the doors open for more upside potential next week, headed toward trendline resistance at 33.48. So this is looking to be interesting. Will we get sideways trading just at the higher end of a range? Meaning, is the range going to be expanded, top side at least, to around the 33 level, 34 level? Let's see what happens. This is looking interesting, but we still don't have a trend yet. The market's a bear market with a downtrend channel. That part has not changed. All right, let's take a look and see where we are on the gold. Let's take a look at gold. Gold needs to close tomorrow above 1325. Failure to do so would open up more downside to slightly lower situation, like maybe a lower end, expanding the lower end of the trading range. But so far, I like the green candle here. We just don't want to see another setup of this. The last time we had green on the screen, we got sold off. So this could be setting up another potential sell-off. We'll have to wait and see, but we won't be so pessimistic. We'll wait and see what we have here. But right now, this is promising. Taking a look at GLD. All right, GLD looking the same. Needs to close above 125.55 tomorrow. All right, or this could be a sell candidate as well. Taking a look at the silver futures. All right, silver futures struggling, needs to close above $16.50 tomorrow if it's going to at least try to get a rally here. It's really struggling right now and is in jeopardy and is threatening to roll over. So this is one to definitely watch for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Take Back Friday. Yes, this spills over to SLV. It needs to close above $15.55 tomorrow, or likewise, it is in jeopardy. Looking at the junior silver miners, all right, pretty much the same story. Needs to close above $10.68 tomorrow. It closed today right on the momentum line. All right, right on the momentum line. It's going to need to best that tomorrow. It's going to have some hope of at least another run up toward the trend line, which is around 1105, and then the upper line is at 1167. So let's see if the miners can really get something going here, because they have really been just stuck in the mud. All right, let's look at the US dollar. Everyone's talking about the dollar. I've already schooled you on that. I told you the acceptable range is going to be between 89 and 91. All right, that's the safe zone for this dollar. Right now it's at 89.51. It's right where they needed to be at. But this one could be a shocker, it could be a surprise. This dollar is looking like it may reverse course and break topside and run north of 93 up to probably 95. This one is definitely on alert watch. All right, so what does that mean? It means UUP is in play. All right, as a matter of fact, I will add that here. I thought I already had it. I guess I did not. So let me go ahead and add the UUP and also the UDN, which is the inverse ETF for this one. All right. Traditionally, these don't really move that much, but they do move. I mean, they are there, so they're there for a reason. And you do well to utilize that. All right, so we'll put that there. Okay, there we go. All right, so if this can get going, the dollar just needs to close above 89.95 tomorrow, and it can turn on the jet engine to rally. And if that's the case, then UUP will finally be in play, folks. So let me just pull up the UUP so you can see. UUP tracks the US dollar index pretty well, and this is what it looks like. All right, needs to close above 23.54 tomorrow. And this one, if it does, then it stands to a rally up toward 24.29. That's the bottom of the Kumo cloud here before it possibly will get sold. So it's one to watch and see what happens. All right. So with that being said, that's pretty much all I got right now. Like I said, who cares about the Fed hiking the interest rates 4 times this year? The market's already priced all that stuff in. All right. As far as the Fed unwinding their balance sheet, anytime you see huge intraday spikes in the market and huge sell-offs, you know that's the Fed continuing to unwind that balance sheet. They're doing it sporadically, not all at once. It's because they don't want to shock the system too bad, but they're doing what they do. The market is a big boy. It can handle it. The trend is your friend, folks. We're still in a bull market until we aren't. All right. So if you want to know what those warning signals are that the market may be topping out, that's what the pulse wave price triggers are for. The price triggers time your entries and your exits down to the penny. All right. That's what the price triggers do. But the pulse waves give you rally and crash alerts ahead of the move. They signal the alerts ahead of the move so that you know what's coming. The price triggers get you in or out of the way. Get you in the market if you need to be and out of the way if you don't need to be. So you got the pulse waves with the price triggers, hence the pulse wave price triggers. Pulse waves give you the rally and crash alerts. Price triggers get you in the move, ahead of the move, or out of the way if need be. Postwavetrading.com. Learn how to trade these price triggers, the most powerful methodology that has ever existed before for people to be able to extract monies out of the markets on a consistent basis, trading all markets on all exchanges on all continents where available. PulseWaveTrading.com. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back, and expect the unexpected on tomorrow's Take Back Friday. Peace.